Hari Om. Let us now continue with the study of Jiva Ishvara Aikyam and listen to Swamiji explaining to us how he is going to arrive at the Aikyam, the essential oneness between the micro and the macrocosms. So, in the last capsule, Swamiji said for the convenience of communication, he wishes to use short terms. Hereafter, we must remember those terms and see to it that they are etched in our memory for good. The original consciousness, which is the undistorted Nirguna Chaitanyam, Swamiji calls OC, original consciousness. In Sanskrit, it is called Bimba Chaitanyam. Bimba Chaitanyam. This Chaitanyam, this Bimba Chaitanyam, that is Nirgunam, Nirakaram, Niranjanam, etc., is the original consciousness. Nirgunam being attributeless, Nirakaram means formless, Niranjanam means spotless, etc. Whatever definitions of the Atma we know with the prefix nir can be associated with the original consciousness. Swamiji calls it nirmayam. Nirmayam. Like we saw earlier, we have six media for the reflection, manifestation, or the expression of consciousness. We have six media. At the micro level or the Vyashti level, we have the causal body, subtle body, and the gross body. The Karana Shariram, the Sukshma Shariram, and the Sthula Shariram. Swamiji calls them with the short terms RM1, RM1, RM2, and RM3. Swamiji calls them RM1, RM2, and RM3 respectively. RM is a short form for reflecting medium. Reflecting medium. RM1, RM1 stands for the causal body, Karana Shariram. RM2 stands for the subtle body or Sukshma Shariram, and RM3 stands for the gross body or Sthula Shariram. RM standing for reflecting medium. So RM1 references the causal body or Karana Shariram. RM2 references the Sukshma Shariram or the subtle body, and RM3 refers to the gross body or Sthula Shariram. These are the three micro matter media. The micro matter media. Triple M, micro matter media. Extending the same understanding at the macro level, the total level too, we have three media for the expression of consciousness. By now, you must have easily guessed they are the causal universe, the subtle universe, and the gross universe at the samashti level. The causal universe is Karana Prapancha. The subtle universe is the Sukshma Prapancha. And the gross universe is the Sthula Prapancha at the Samashti level. Swamiji calls them RM4, referring to the causal universe, RM5, referring to the subtle universe, and RM6, referring to the gross universe. So RM1, 2, and 3 at the Vyashti level, RM4, 5, and 6 at the Samashti level. They all serve as reflecting media. Reflecting media for the reflection of the eternal, all pervading consciousness principle. Thus, there are three micro RMs, there are three micro RMs, and three macro RMs. RM equates to reflecting medium. If the reflecting media are 6, how many reflections will we have? There will be a reflection in each reflecting medium. There will be a reflection in each reflecting medium. It is like having 6 mirrors in front of you, 3 small mirrors, and 3 big mirrors. You are one. Your image is formed on each of the six mirrors. Hence, we get six reflections. We get six reflections. We can name the six reflections now. The reflection in RM1 is RC1. The reflection in RM1 is RC1. RC standing for reflected consciousness. So RC1 would mean reflected consciousness number 1. This can be understood as the OC, the original consciousness, reflected in RM1. RC1 can be understood as the OC reflected in RM1, reflecting medium number 1. Similarly, RC2 is the OC reflected in RM2. RC2 is the OC reflected in RM2. Please remember what RC and RM stand for and what OC also stands for. We can extend this understanding to all the reflecting media up to RM6. Thus, we have three micro RCs and three macro RCs. How systematically the development is. How systematic the development is. There are a total of 6 RCs. Now, how many OCs do we have? We have already looked at one of the features of OC. OC is ekaha or one. Thus, we have sixfold consciousnesses expressed through the matter media. Sixfold consciousnesses expressed through the matter media. Our Shastras assign a technical term to each of the reflected consciousnesses. Our Shastras assign a technical term to each of the reflected consciousnesses. In Sanskrit, the reflected consciousness is called Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Pratibimba Chaitanyam. We must keep in mind here that Swamiji has based this series of lectures of the Introduction to Vedanta series primarily on the primer text Tattvabodha. And we did see the purpose that Tattvabodha serves. It very clearly defines the various terms and terminologies that are used in our Shastras to communicate, to educate, to teach us the essence, to teach us this essence that we are currently studying, the Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam essence. So, Swamiji, as he goes along, uses or introduces us, has been introducing us to various technical terms. Here is another. The reflected consciousness is called Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Swamiji called the original consciousness Bimba Chaitanyam. So the reflected consciousness is technically called Pratibimba Chaitanyam, and the original consciousness is technically called the Bimba Chaitanyam. Ekam Bimba Chaitanyam Shad Pratibimba Chaitanyani. If it were to be presented in Sanskrit, Ekam Bimba Chaitanyam Shad Pratibimba Chaitanyani. And what are the names of the six reflected consciousnesses? We will look into them in the upcoming capsules and take our study forward. Hari Om. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyad Sajjana Shantimapnuyad Shanto Muccheta Bandhebhyah Muktaschanyan Vimochayet Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.